Didn't know it was going to be a full body shot, but I did wear my maroon pants today, so. First 3 months have been, it's been a whirlwind for sure. It was fun to celebrate the holidays with this, with this news. The quick transition from there into getting to campus and getting on the phone with our players while they were gone for break. So it was a while until we met the players face to face, but it's been a great experience. People on campus very helpful. Everyone's excited about the future of Colgate football. So Colgate is the blend of high academic and elite football and championship caliber football. And this is proof that you don't have to sacrifice one for the other. Here you can do both, and that's why it was the right fit for me and why I was passionate about being the new head coach here at Colgate. The podcast was a great experience. I think that was very shortly after I was very early on campus. I didn't really know my way around, so just getting out of the football office and up to campus just in general was great. I know that it hit home with a lot of people in the community, and even in recruits that we've recruited have listened to that podcast. So yeah, it was nice to be able to kind of in long form be able to settle in and just help people. If I couldn't have direct conversations with people to get to know me, to help them know more about me and what I believe in and what our program will be built on. The press conference was it was a fun day. I wanted our alumni to hear that the toughness, the physicality, the grit that Colgate had so much success with in every era. That's the same formula that I envision building success with here in this new era of Colgate football. Football is a family adventure for my wife and I and our kids, and was really special. Having them there, this is a big deal for us. The first team meeting was like a relief almost, because it was such a gap in time from when I got here to when you could first meet the players in person and just feel their energy in the room. They have a tight knit relationship. I felt that on that day, that the players, they really love one another. That has nothing to do with me, and so I was excited to see that. Some of the guys, like with Trey, over the break, I was on the phone with Trey a few times. Trayvon, he's such a talented player, and I think I respect him and all the guys that throughout the transition had a chance to go someplace else if that's where they wanted to go. Trey could play at a lot of places, but he believed in me and in what we can do here, and he's such a great leader. And that was kind of where that connection between him and I came from at that meeting, is that I really respect him for wanting to stay and continue to lead our program here at Colgate, and he's a tremendous player. Draw the line is a theme for this year's team, because it's the first team at Colgate that my staff and I are able to coach, and basically speaks to setting a standard. And we choose that. We choose the standard. We choose the behaviors that are acceptable within our program. We choose how hard we work. Winning is a result of doing a lot of things very well. Winning is not, shouldn't be what you focus on the most. You should focus on the day-to-day, and Draw the Line speaks to all that. I'm very excited about the staff that we've hired. First of all, great people. The type of coach that I like to work with, that I like to build our staff around, are people that are great teachers, that don't make being a coach about themselves, that they make it about the players. Very low ego, high energy, high output type of coaches. In football, it's never perfect. Coaches, players are always chasing perfection. So I'm excited to get out on the field with our team, and to get them in a practice environment that's competitive, that's energetic. We know it won't be perfect, but that's the process of getting better. I love coaching. I love practicing. I love watching the practice film. I love making corrections with the players and then going out there the next practice and trying to get better. Like that process and chasing perfection and pursuing it in that way that's the part that I love the most. And then eventually you get to a game and you play a game and you get a chance to prove all that you've been working on. But everyone talks about 10,000 hours. This is our 10,000 hours, and it starts Tuesday. Just logging all those reps, all the techniques, all the stuff that seems boring as a player. The same drill over and over and over again. That's not boring. You need to have the discipline, because the same thing over and over and over again is going to show up on game day in the fall. And so, that's how spring is not something that we have to get through. It's something that we have to cherish every day, because the time we spend in spring ball is going to be a direct reflection on how we play in the fall. The journey starts on Tuesday with spring practice. I can't wait to see what football in Hamilton, New York is all about. Go Gate.